Magandang hapon Pilipinas! Ito po ang inyong balerina ng bayan, si Lisa Macuja, na bumabati sa lahat ng ating mga tagapakinig sa DZRH at sa lahat ng nanonood ng RH-TV, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga kasamahang alagad ng sining at kultura sa buong bansa. Huling araw ng ating long vacation dahil sa undas. And I hope nakapagpahinga kayo, nakapamasyal kasama ng mga mahal sa buhay, o di kaya nakipag trick or treat noong Halloween. Kung na-miss ninyo ang makipagtakutan noong Todos los Santos, bumawi kayo ngayon dahil bisita natin ang dalawang batikang horror fictionists at aalamin natin kung bakit ito ang pinasok nilang larangan sa literatura. Kaya huwag kayong bibitaw sa kalahating oras ng masayang kwentuhan kasama ang mga manunulat na sina Karl at Yvette.
Sina Karl at Yvette ay kapwa manunulat na kilala bilang horror fictionists. Kapwa rin sila nagtapos mula sa Universidad ng Pilipinas sa Diliman. Si Karl ay nakapaglathala na ng 4 na aklat sa temang katatakutan, ang Damaged People, Tales of Gothic Punk, News of the Shaman, 4 novellas of horror, Report from the Abyss at ang Demons of the New Year, kung saan siya ang patnugot. Bukod dito, may mga maikling kwento rin siyang nakasama sa mga anthologies tulad ng Fast Food Fiction, Pinoy Amazing Adventures at True Philippine Ghost Stories. Bukod sa pagsusulat ng horror stories, isa rin siyang professional journalist at gitarista para sa mga underground rock bands. Sa kabilang dako, si Yvette ay may akda ng librong Walking the Dead, isang koleksyon ng short horror fiction. Bukod sa pagsusulat ng mga maikling kwento, isa rin siyang freelance lifestyle writer para sa mga magazine, pahayagan at telebisyon. Tumanggap siya ng ikalawang pwesto sa 2007 Philippine Graphic Literature Awards, ikatlong pwesto sa 2003 Palangka Awards Children's Fiction category at ikatlong pwesto naman sa 2003 Palangka Awards Future Fiction category. Isang mainit na pagbati ang hatid ng Art2art sa mga bagong horror fictionists na sina Karl at Yvette.
Magandang hapon Yvette, magandang hapon Karl, and welcome to Art2art.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, no? Balita namin dahil nga first time ninyong mag-guest sa aming programa, matagal ninyong pinag-isipan ang mga outfit ninyo sa hapong ito.
Tagal-tagal din po. Usually mga 2 minutes lang, ngayon mga 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay. So bakit ba ninyo naisipang mag-specialize sa di pangkaraniwang istorya? Sabihin na natin ganun.
Hindi po so much na pinili namin. I guess for me, hindi so much pinili ko. Hinahanap ko yung natural expression ng pagsusulat ko, yung boses.
Okay.
Every writer goes through that. Yung hinahanap niya yung voice niya. It just so happens na yung sa akin po, madugo at saka madilim yung lumabas. Sabi po nila, write what you know. I guess, yun po yung pinanggalingan nun.
Okay, write what you know. Ibig sabihin, nanggaling ka
madilim po yung...
Madilim, madugong ano.
Minsan literary po. Kasi hindi kami nakapagbayad ng ilaw. Kaya
Okay, and this happened when
this was...
maliit ka pa, or...?
Opo, may teenager.
Teenager ka
very
pa lang.
drawn po ako dun sa mga... nag-start po ako sa fantasy, reading fantasy books. Pero, kumbaga po sa nangyayari sa buhay ko noon, hindi siya enough. So, naghahanap ako ng mas hardcore. Mas, mas nagre-reflect siguro nung nangyayari sa buhay ko noon.
Okay. Pwede mo ikwento sa amin kung ano yung nangyari sa buhay mo?
Lumaki ako sa aktivista ng pamilya. Tapos, on the run po kami kadalasan.
Okay.
Dahil po on the run kami, wala akong masyadong kaibigan. So, madalas po nabubuhay ako, inaaliw ko yung sarili ko sa imahinasyon lang.
Okay. So, naintindihan ko yun, parang outlet mo.
Opo, outlet talaga siya. Actually, ano po yung dati, it's more drawing and illustration. Pero eventually, I found out that hindi po maganda yung sinodrawing ko. So, I turned to words. Mas may facility pala ako doon.
I see. Okay. Ikaw naman, Yvette.
Ako naman, parang ganun din na hindi ko siya pinili, siya yung pumili sa akin. Kasi nung bata ako, almost the same thing. I was very, very drawn to... Ako naman, mahilig ako sa true ghost stories nung bata ako. Mahilig ako magbasa ng mga kwentong nakakatakot. Pero duwag ako. As in, ayaw ko matulog na mag-isa kasi baka may mangyari, baka may makita ako. Tapos, nung as I was growing up, parang nare-realize ko na, teka lang, hindi... lumipat kasi kami ng bahay nung high school ako. Tapos doon ko na-realize na yung lumang bahay namin, may multo pala. Hindi ko alam, nalaman ko lang nung nag-high school na ako. So parang, kasi nung lumalaki kami, yung what we used to do was, every night na doon kami sa bahay, sa kwarta ng parents ko. So every night, may kakatok sa pinto. So buksan ko yung pinto. So walang tao. Sigaw ako, Mami, walang tao sa pinto. Sabihin ng nanay ko, alam ng nanay ko syempre, di ba? Sabihin niya, wala, hangin lang yun. So hanggang, pagdating ko ng high school, akala ko pa rin, nakakatok sa pinto yung hangin. Ganun ako ka-uto-uto, I guess. Yun. So, I guess yun yung talagang, doon yung hilig ko talaga. So, doon sa medyo, hindi mo may explain, yung hindi masyadong simple, hindi siya A to B. And actually medyo pareho kami. At first, mahilig ako mag-draw. Ginagawa ko dati, manonood kami ng Maricel Soriano na movie. Tapos i-draw ko lahat 'yun. Tapos sasabihin, yun pala at one point, sinabihan ako na, okay, hindi masyado maganda drawing mo. Iha, wag na. So, sige, I started writing. And then, when I got to college, dun kami nagkakilala. Tapos hindi ko alam, horror pala sinusulat ko. Sulat lang ako ng sulat. And si Karl nagsabi sa akin, horror yung sinusulat mo, hindi mo lang alam. Yun. So, dun ko na-realize na, okay, ito nga yung, siguro dito nga ako dapat.
Okay. So, sa mga nakikinig ngayon, paano niyo ba i-describe kung ano ang horror fiction?
Well, first of not necessarily ito. Just because na horror siya, not necessarily na kailangan may multo. Pwedeng horror na puro tao lang, kagaya ng, kunyari, serial killer, or actually hindi. Magandang example ng horror na walang multo in Philippine cinema, I guess, would be Kisap Mata. Yung parang ganun, like something deep you that does not make you human. Yun. So, syempre, kasama rin doon yung mga nananggal, aswang, tikbalang. But at the same time, something na just because may mga aswang, it doesn't necessarily mean na horror kaagad siya. Pwede rin siyang fantasy, kagaya ng, I guess, yung mga Enteng Kabisote, na may mga multo and all that. Pero hindi siya horror.
Okay. Sino-sino yung mga mako-consider ninyong mga top writers ng horror fiction genre? Well, locally and internationally.
Siguro po hindi top. I have my favorites, I guess. There's of course Yvette, since we started together.
Yeah, wow.
Love your own.
Mutual
Love your
admiration
friends.
club. Okay.
Ano yan, make up pa yan mamaya.
Kapalibre po akong Starbucks.
Okay.
Siguro po for me, very drawn po ako dun sa mga British horror writers when I started. Nandiyan si Clive Barker. Tsaka, in the American side, si Peter Straub, si Stephen King po. Ngayon po, yung sa international, yung pong anak ni Stephen King, si Joe Hill, who writes very, very good horror fiction, pero ibang-iba po yung style niya with from his dad. Sa local po, nandiyan po yung mga senyores namin, si Sir Tony Perez, tsaka yung ibang fiction po ni Greg Brillante. Siyempre, nandiyan po yung template namin si Nick Joaquin.
Okay. Yvette, ikaw naman.
Syempre si Carly, kasi siya yung nakapag-discover sa akin. Very iha.
But it was inside you all the time. I just brought it out.
Okay.
For foreign writers, I guess, uso ngayon si Neil Gaiman, pero to be fair, binabasa natin siya, hindi pa siya uso, wala
we
pa.
were.
Nobody knew him, we were
We were
reading
hip
him.
before-
We were hip before the hipsters
Before
found
the hipsters
him.
found him.
Okay. Neil Gaiman to yung The Graveyard.
Yes, The Graveyard
Graveyard
Book,
Sandman.
Sandman. Who else? Well, yeah, Clive Barker. There's always Stephen King. Joe Hill is also very good. Ako naman, sino ba?
The girls.
Huh?
The girls.
Sino the girls?
The girls of horror.
Okay, like Poppy Z. Bright. Very ano siya, very probinsyano. Very redneck horror siya. Sino pa ba? Si Caitlin Kiernan, also very good. But these are all 90s horror writers kasi.
Yung mga sinauna, katulad ni Edgar Allan Poe.
Of course.
Mga classics naman yun.
Mga
Yes.
classics po yun. Yeah.
Sabi nga nila, like, yun nga, yung mga tipo nila Edgar Allan Poe, mga, ano daw sila, mga depressive ang personality.
Actually.
Is that, and may tendency for self-destruction? Ganun din ba kayo?
Actually, I just read today.
Okay.
Wait, before I say that, can I just complete yung yung
Okay,
favorites ko
yes,
para just to add yung mga local na favorites ko. Of course, there's Nick Joaquin. And then I also like the works of NVM Gonzalez and F. Chanel Jose, who, although people think of them not as horror writers, pero pag binasa mo yung ibang maikling kwento nila, parang teka lang, hindi to tama. Hindi nakakatakot din na factor. May nabasa lang ako today na isang article na may scientific link between creativity and not being of right mind. So,
Okay.
I guess the answer to your question is, yes.
Okay. Pero, is it necessary na meron kang dark side para makapagsulat ng mga horror fiction?
Personally, but this is personally, Personally, I think so because while kung wala kang dark side, makakapagsulat ka ng horror fiction, pero ang labas nun, Twilight.
Twilight.
Opo.
Twilight.
Which sold
Which
a
is
lot.
not horror fiction.
Which is not horror fiction, but sold a lot.
Talaga? Ang Twilight
It has
hindi horror
vampires,
fiction?
pero hindi po siya horror fiction.
Bakit?
It's more about ano po eh.
Teen romance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Something
Then
like that,
actual,
love
the nature of
triangle,
vampires.
la, la, la.
Yes. It
Okay.
does not explore your inner darkness.
I see.
Technically, actually, kung tatanungin niyo po siguro yung vampira, hindi vampira yung mga nasa Twilight.
Hindi ko naisip yun. Well,
Meron nga pong spoof niyan eh.
okay. Ay,
Nasa conference sila. Tapos tumayo po yung tiga Twilight. Sino ka? Ba't ka nandito?
Okay, so I get it. So I guess yung mga tunay na horror fictionists ay pinagtatawanan nila ang mga nagsusulat ng mga mala Twilight.
Hindi naman sa pinagtatawanan, pero kasi
Hindi siniseryoso.
yes, parang, okay, we don't mind that the book exists kasi it made a lot of money and kahit pa paano, napabasa niya yung mga hindi nagbabasa na tao, which is very, very important. But at the same time, ayaw lang namin na tinatawag siyang horror kasi hindi siya horror. Teen romance siya.
Teen romance.
And I don't think it purports to be horror naman po.
Yeah, it doesn't naman.
It's young adult.
Young adult.
Okay. So, does it necessarily follow kapag horror fictionist ka, kailangan mahilig ka sa gothic art, sa fashion, I mean, is this like a stereotype
Hindi naman po
thing,
exclusive siya, pero it helps a lot, I guess. But if I haven't seen a person na happy, hippie, who's a horror fictionist.
I have. It's a stereotype, I think, but at the same time,
Hindi siya exclusive.
it's not exclusive. Hindi siya exclusive.
Okay. Marami pa po tayong pag-uusapan kasama ang mga manunulat na sina Karl de Mesa at Yvette Tan dito pa rin sa Art2art. Magbabalik po kami pagkatapos ng ilang paalala.
Programang hatid ay sining at kulturang para sa lahat. Magbabalik ang Art2art. Schedule ng mga inaabangang konsyerto. Update sa mga magagandang panoorin sa mga tanghalan at teatro. Narito na ang Art2art Calendar.
Narito ang ating Arts Calendar. Sa teatro, inihahandog ng Cultural Center of the Philippines ang 4th National Theater Festival mula November 8 hanggang November 18. Binansagang ika-4 na tagpo, ang bagong yugto, The New Act. Ang festival ay nagtatampok ng mga palabas, isang conference, mga exhibit at film screenings. Ilan lamang sa mga magtatanghal ang Baraswine Kalingan Foundation Incorporated ng Bulacan, ang Bohol Antiquera at Maribohok Cultural Collectives at Teatro Bol-Anon ng Bohol, Integrated Performing Arts Guild ng Mindanao State University, Tanghalang Pilipino at Trumpets Incorporated. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, tumawag sa NTF Secretariat at 832-2314 o bumisita sa website na culturalcenter.gov.ph. Sa Sining Biswal, nagbibigay pugay ang Alternative Contemporary Art Studio sa mga sumakabilang buhay sa pamamagitan ng isang exhibit na pinamagatang In Loving Memory 5 na makikita sa Shrine of St. Therese of the Child Jesus and Columbarium, Newport Boulevard, Pasay City. Ito ay isang art project ni Father Jason K. D. Makikita ang exhibit hanggang November 30. Para sa kumpletong detalye, tumawag sa 636-6279 o bumisita sa website na therese.ph. Samantala, bilang pagdiriwang ng 250th anniversary ng British occupation ng Manila at Cavite, inihahandog ng Philippine Map Collectors Society o PHIMCOS at ng Embassy of the United Kingdom ang isang exhibit na nagsasalarawan sa bahaging iyon ng kasaysayang Pilipino. Pinamagatang British Occupation of Manila and Cavite, 1762 to 1764. Ang exhibit ay makikita sa Yurchenko Museum, Makati City hanggang December 1. Tampok dito ang mga British, Filipino, German at Spanish maps, prints at rare books ng Pilipinas na nilimbag noong 18th century. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, tumawag sa 889-1234 o mag-email sa info@yurchenkomuseum.org.
Usapang sining at kultura para sa lahat. Kasama ang balerina ng bayan, si Lisa Macuja. Art2art.
Kasama pa rin po natin ang mga horror fictionists na sina Yvette Tan at Karl de Mesa. Okay, Yvette, Karl, magbalik tanaw naman tayo sa inyong kauna-unahang horror story. Can you tell us when? What was it about at that time?
I think my first horror story was about this guy who proposed to his girlfriend na sinundo niya galing abortion clinic, and then the girl turned out to be dead in his car. Tapos the girl pulled up her shirt. Lumalabas yung mga kamay ng mga all the dead aborted children na pinalaglag na po. Yeah, I think I had a pregnancy scare with my girlfriend back then. Kaya naisulat ko siya. So,
Okay.
very direct.
Okay. Yvette, ikaw naman.
Published or unpublished? Well, first na lang.
The first,
ever.
the very first.
Okay. Mine naman was this very, very horrible, very tortured, very gothic-y romantic story between two gay men. One who was this band leader who wanted to who committed suicide, and the boy who loved him. And it was set in Malate, but it was written as New Orleans. It was very bad, but I love it.
Okay. How old were you at that time?
College na po.
College
This was in the 90s. So ganun yung that was the atmosphere. Yun pa yung atmosphere ng horror at that time. Very gothic, very dark, very oppressive. So that was the milieu I wrote in.
Okay.
Na ngayon, medyo nakakahiya na siya.
You kind of cringe at the old stories you have.
Well, tanggap na ninyo, syempre siguro na yung inyong market ay kinda parang, what is it? Very specialized, no? Sino-sino yung target market ninyo?
Sige, you first.
Okay. Actually, I never thought I'd have gay readers. Pero I apparently have like 1/4 of my readership is gay men.
Okay.
So I don't physically target anybody naman. I just write the stories, and then the publisher takes care of handling that. But I'm just surprised na yung demographic ko is early tween girls. And then there's another demographic na older grunge people. People who like grunge, metal, rock. in their 30s. And up.
Even.
Wow, I don't know what my demographic is.
Yeah, it's
How do you do this?
the publisher.
That's awesome. I don't get that.
Like, people you see at the talks, like, wow, there are old people here.
That's awesome. Ako naman, I don't write for anyone. I write for, it's true what they say. You have to write for yourself. Saka ako, hindi ako naniniwala na yung horror pang specialize lang. Naniniwala ako yung nakakapagdala sa isang kwento ay yung kwento. Hindi yung kasi may multo, kasi may whatever. Parang extra lang yun. But a well-written story is a well-written story no matter what you put into it. So, ako, I try to write a well-written story. It just so happens that my well-written story has blood and death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, parang nagkaroon nga ng parang wave of interest sa mga temang nakakatakot, sa pelikula, over the years, mga libro, mga television shows, na may tema ng mga vampira, zombies, engkanto. Do you think this is just a fad that will come and go, or is the genre here to stay?
I think the genre has always been here, but it goes up and down. And right now it's either at a plateau or going down. And the explanation for that is kasi nung sumikat yung Twilight, yung alam ko lang kasi yung Twilight siguro ikaw na yung zombies.
The zombies are, yeah.
Yung sa
I blame it
Twilight,
on the zombies.
Sa Twilight kasi, yung mga ghosts, mga vampires, werewolves, and all that, kasi sumikat sila as, pati yung Harry Potter, kasama na doon, kahit di siya horror, sumikat siya as young adult books. Kasi yung young adults, when you're at that age, kay jock ka man, kay nerd, kay cheerleader, mas bukas yung mind mo. You're more open to reading stuff that isn't boxed in. So, and these things, yung mga wizards, werewolves, vampires, they give you options as to what you want to be when you grow up that isn't a doctor or a teacher. So, kaya doon lumabas yung interest. At the same time, this marketing group, this group has a lot of buying power all of a sudden. In the whole course of history, suddenly they have money to spend. So they'll spend on these books. So kaya siya may interest doon. So of course, it translates to movies, to stuff, and all that. And for zombies naman,
For zombies, I think it really started with the popularity of this TV series, The Walking Dead, which was galing sa popularity naman po ng comics na The Walking Dead. If you remember, nung pong tail end ng 2000, ang daming zombies na movies, may resurgence ng mga Romero movies. I think
George, not Eddie.
Not Eddie.
Okay.
It's true. Eventually, nasaturate na po nila yung market. So much so na meron na pong mga libro ngayon na married with zombies. Para mga self-help books to. Pero zombie po yung entrance nila.
Okay.
Yeah. How to brighten up your marriage by thinking you're in a zombie apocalypse.
Okay. Yvette, na-mention mo kanina na nagkaroon ka tumira ka sa isang bahay na may multo. Yes. Karl, ikaw naman, meron ka bang otherworldly experience?
Ay, opo. From a very early age, marami na po akong na-experience na natawag na supernatural. Another outlet of mine dati po, other than writing and drawing, was I got into a lot of magic and witchcraft and just the whole occult bit po. I used to read people's fortunes when I didn't have a job yet.
Okay.
So I was very good at fortune telling with cards and tarot.
Really? Can you tell my fortune now?
Mahirap po yung palm kasi tinuturo po yan sa mga parang
okay.
Chinese na.
Sige.
I used to read palms, but I stopped. Because I get into accidents. I get into accidents.
No, okay.
Siya na lang.
Hindi ko na lang i-risk. Pero, no, can you tell us
Marami akong experiences
a very
with that.
specific horror
Very specific.
experience? Yeah.
I guess really the biggest one was nung pong mga brownouts nung Ramos era. I really thought na may dumaan na manananggal kasi there was this very big, of course, brownout doon. There was this, and I'm the last one to sleep sa bahay po namin. There was this very big bat. It's probably not a bat because it was very big and it sounded like parang dinosaur na pterodactyl, whatever. Yun po. That was one very, very unusual experience na I can still hear yung beating ng wings. Ganun. And up to this day, hindi ko alam kung bat siya or ano. But it must have been a very, very big bat.
So, naniniwala kayo na may mga taong talagang mas sensitive at mas may connections sa, sa occult and sa mga spirits?
Si Karl po.
Siya.
Yeah.
You have that
For the
story about that thing in the tree outside your room?
Oh, yeah. I have a kapre po living with me in the house right now. It's, ang story po nan, apparently, kapres are thrown out of their tree houses when they get to a certain age. House.
Like menudo.
Like menudo! Exactly. But I think that was justified.
Yes.
Yes. So ito pong kapre, ang dami pong nangyayari when we were growing up. People would see this tall man walking around the house. Medyo maliliit kami lahat. Yung sister ko po, nag-aano siya, she would hear music outside her window na parang pan flutes, which is very weird. Eventually, we hired a psychic that's better than me na makipag-usap dun sa spirits to the house. And yun nga, nakipag-communicate siya with the kapre, and the kapre asked if we could live with us, and he'd be yung parang spirit protector ng bahay. Para wala kasi siyang matitiran, pinutol na lahat ng puno in the vicinity. So I guess that's something to tell the environmentalist na yes, you're doing good. Or as an advocacy, not to cut trees.
Yeah.
Parang nababawasan yung kapre.
Okay. Parang kulang na lang may bonfire tayo dito, no? Para kapag kwentuhan ng mga nakakatakot. Okay, have
Another
you been
episode.
so engrossed in writing a story na pati kayo natakot at hindi makatulog?
No. When I'm writing a story, hindi ako natatakot. Kinikilig ako. Kasi syempre parang, ay!
Exciting.
Baby! It's coming! So, yeah. Tsaka kasi hindi ako natatakot pag nagbabasa ako. Kapag nanonood ako ng pelikula, doon ako natatakot. Pero when I read, kapag nagbabasa ako kahit sa ibang writer, hindi ako natatakot, kinikilig talaga ako. So that's what I feel when I'm writing.
What are you working on right now?
I'm supposed to be working on a novel, but real life is getting in the way. But I will work on a novel soon. Ano siya? Period piece siya.
What about you, Karl?
Right now, I'm finishing a compilation of my non-fiction works naman po.
Okay.
That's mostly reportage naman po. And journalism. And
Okay.
essays.
So it has nothing to do with horror?
It does.
It does?
My horror and my fiction and my non-fiction usually dovetail into each other. Yung non-fiction ko po usually tungkol yan sa mga fringe characters. Kunyari po, Spirit Questors. Yung pong adventures ng isang eco-enforcer sa Palawan who has encountered para pong mga Bigfoot or Sasquatch sa jungle sa Palawan.
Okay. Exorcisms?
Wala pa po akong na-attend an exorcism, but that was really on my list. If you could point me to a good exorcism,
I could,
that would be
actually.
nice.
Pero, sorry. Okay. When you're writing horror fiction, sometimes you have to deal with matters that are considered taboo or even cursed. Okay? Di ba kayo natakot na baka magdala kayo ng negative vibes ng mga ito into your personal lives?
Well, ako kasi, I am like the nexus of everything that cannot be good. I am Chinese, I am Christian, and I'm a woman. So that's like everything bad that can happen at the same time. So and flack na for that. Now, you write horror. That's bad. God will bring you, God will throw you in hell. I've gotten all that. Ako naman yung sagot ko, have you read the Bible? Do you know how scary it is? Do you know how, parang, di ba, like, it's the book we base our religion on. Nakakatakot siya. So, read it first and then tell me that what I write is scarier than this. Yun. So, I've gotten a lot of that already in terms of negative vibes. Yung, na-experience ko na rin yung pupunta akong simbahan, tapos pagsasabihan akong they'd say things behind my back na, ay, don't go with her kasi weird siya, kasi nagsusulat siya ng horror. Ako naman, hindi ko naman to ginusto eh. I mean, in a perfect world, I'd be a banker, diba? But instead, I'm a writer. I don't earn a lot of money, and ito na lang yung, this is what I do to let out steam. Don't begrudge me that.
Okay. Okay.
Yun.
Karl,
It's
ikaw
great
naman.
psychic reward, what she said.
Yeah.
Writing horror stories. I actually remember Gilda Cordero
Yeah.
asking you, what's a pretty girl like you doing horror? Anyway, to answer your question po. What am I, I'm sorry, have I been...
Aren't you scared na
scared
may
right when
mga
I
negative
write?
vibes madadala mo sa tunay
I think
na
that's
buhay?
it's really in a cultural, social, anthropological sense talaga. That's what a horror writer is. You need to collectively take all this darkness tapos po gawin yung catharsis for your readers.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's like medyo parang meta. For us, for me personally, lumalabas yung steam ko. Lumalabas yung anger if I could. It prevents me from killing people, I guess.
In real life.
And I hope it prevents my readers from doing the same thing.
Ako naman, sorry, just to, in terms of, kasi you were saying negative, and I just had, since I started with the Christian thing, I'll end na rin with the Christian thing na, if anything negative comes in, I will be protected by my God. Yun lang yun. So,
Okay.
I don't know why they keep saying that.
So, you've achieved the balance.
I guess.
And meron din kayong outlet, which is really good.
And
It's a good thing.
As a corollary po, I have been also asked a lot of things about horror and blamed for a lot of things just because I write horror fiction. And as a collective, horror fiction gets a lot of flack for influencing daw serial killers at saka yung mga criminals, masasamang elemento to do stuff. These things are there.
Yeah.
And it's not the
Whether
fault
you
of-
write about it or not.
Yes.
And, yes,
True.
exactly.
And if you
Okay.
read
And
horror...
TV's there.
And TV's there.
Yes.
And if you read horror, you can edit it out naman. And if you read horror, you will realize that it is the most morally black and white of all genres. The good always, most of the time, triumphs over evil. And if evil triumphs, it's mostly because good wasn't good enough. So it's the most moral. So if they read it, they wouldn't say
They
that
wouldn't
about
say that.
horror.
And I always say, where else can you confront the devil and win? Except in horror.
True. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Maraming salamat sa pagbisita mo
Happy
sa aming
Halloween.
programa.
Happy Halloween!
Yeah, okay.
Ours was
Mabilis na
saying
naman
happy
nagdaan ng kalahating oras at nagpapasalamat syempre kami sa aming panahuin horror fictionists, Karl de Mesa and Yvette Tan. At bago tayo tuluyang magpaalam, nais naming magpasalamat sa ating tagapakinig na si Clyde Masmela ng Muntinlupa City. Natanggap namin ang inyong liham na may kalakip na mga tula at larawan. Maraming salamat sa pagtangkilik mo sa aming programa. Mga kaibigan, samahan ninyo kami ulit sa susunod na linggo, alas 3:30 ng hapon, dito lamang sa Art2art. Ito po si Lisa Macuja, nagpupugay sa artistang Pilipino at sa lahat ng Pilipinong nagmamahal sa bayan.